Hello, and welcome to Legacy of Fools, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons stream where one adventurer's choices can affect the lives of many adventurers to come. Broadcasting to you live from an isolated room floating somewhere in the ethereal plane. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, Tim, and the players.
God damn it. I'm Amy. I play Daphne.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I play Rufus.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Drazaxil.
Hello, I'm Eric and I play Podrick.
Hi, I'm Genevieve and I play singer-songwriter.
Anybody have stuff to promote?
Oh, you guys are like...
Oh, we just are that way.
Oh, no, completely opposite direction.
You know, that's
No, Jen, other way.
I know.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to... You're like, I will be the only one on camera. Maybe try putting your hand in front of it and see if it focuses on your face.
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
We fuzzy and buzzy.
You fuzzy and buzzy.
I can fix that. Don't worry. Keep
To be fair,
talking.
Jen is a little blurry in real life.
Just in real life,
That's
yeah.
just how I am. It's a condition.
There are 2 more performances of my friend's show, A Needless and Wasteful Requirement. One is tomorrow at 7 p.m. The other is Saturday at, I think, 2? Sometime in the afternoon. It's a very fun time. We've been getting a lot of really good reviews. People who have seen it have liked it. Link in chat.
Cool. Yeah, as always, check out Two Filthy Casuals wherever you get your podcasts. And go see Pleather at the Pack Theater. We're not our usual Sundays this month, so we will be not this next Sunday, but the Sunday after.
Side note, Lincoln Chat is also the title of my brand new podcast about the life of Abraham Lincoln.
Oh no, it's the title of my brand new podcast about Lincoln Park.
I will say that was the second concept for the podcast. It was originally going to be a podcast about The Walking Dead's Andrew Lincoln.
And it's the same as my podcast about Lincoln Logs.
If you can think of more Lincolns, please put them in the chat.
Link in chat.
This is no longer a D&D stream.
But there is a link tree in the chat that has links to anything.
A Lincoln tree?
No.
It is not actually.
Thank you, though.
Do you think Lincoln?
Good effort.
Do you think Lincoln Park should do ads for LinkedIn? Call it LinkedIn Park.
Lincoln Park.
God.
I do. I think that.
So anyway, anything else?
Nothing but Lincoln song parodies going through my head right now, but that's it.
Good snot.
Thank you. No one look at me.
Well, it's hard because the recap's happening now.
So
Oh
we gotta look at you.
no! When last we played, ooh, sorry. My what?
Go on.
Oh, great.
You're not involved in this.
Good. Oh, feel rejected. When last we played, the party, having figured out that they were some members of their caravan were under threat from doppelgangers, took some time to formulate a plan. What was decided on as the best plan was to lure the doppelgangers' targets, Lion or Vustia, away from the caravan into the woods to lure the doppelgangers there too. Once there, the party would confront them. The plan mostly went off as discussed, depending on who you asked, because people had various ideas of what was discussed.
Tried.
Everyone was successfully brought to the meeting point. There was some confusion, but then one of the what appeared to be other caravan guard and resident tall guy, Sula's dog, the pole, showed up asking the party to help. The party quickly determined this was one of the doppelgangers disguised as him in an attempt to lure them away. The party did battle. Orvustia killed one of the doppelgangers, Brufus the other. The party dragged the creatures' bodies, their true forms exposed in death, back to the caravan to alert everybody else to the situation. And last but not least, the party made a very public bid for Podrick to be elected the Maravan.
Yeah.
That is the mayor of the caravan, something all of the veteran caravan workers, it has been brought up to, has assured the party is not a thing. And the caravan rested overnight and headed out first thing in the morning. So, Jen, who in the absence of my digital notes, I still don't have them. My computer died.
Today
It's a
is
thing.
day 22.
Thank you. That is the day it should be. Excellent.
So you're starting in on week 3.
Yes.
For those of you who can conceptualize that better.
We're actually starting on week 4.
What?
No.
Week 3.
1 to 7.
Oh,
7 to
you're
14.
starting
8 to
week
14.
4.
Yeah.
15 to 21.
Week 3 ends at day 21.
So we're starting week 4.
Rude, but it's true.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Hey, Tim, come over here.
I'll be right back.
You need a lean in frame.
Yes.
Again on the stream, I swear to God.
There is a madness in your eyes.
Jamie, is it just me who's uncomfortable in the square now?
Oh, yeah. No, it's me too. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so
Glad we're in this square.
we open on day 22.
Me, I'm so sorry.
Jamie,
My, leg,
put your legs anywhere but the camera.
my legs are so long.
Jamie just doesn't want me on the stream today, guys.
I'm just gonna slowly, subtly kick Amanda out of frame.
It's easier to push me, I think.
Yeah.
That can't be right.
That's honestly probably true.
So
It's just next to me.
day 22 has started. The caravan is walking along. People are a little rattled in the aftermath of the doppelganger business. And it's not like the stuff in the Fields of the Dead where it was just like people sort of getting caught up in superstition and things. This is not like, oh, something bad could happen. This is like something very bad and upsetting was here, and like people almost died.
Yep.
So there's
Something a little less jaunty for that.
The mood
Something
is
to
great.
conclude, yeah.
There we go.
Do you guys have any business you wish to conduct this day?
Is anyone treating us differently
I mean,
after the doppelganger stuff and the bid for Maravan?
some people
Very important.
seem confused about the Maravan thing. Some are into it,
Good.
Is the DM confused? Come on.
amongst others.
Tim is now actually a character in this campaign.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Your lawyer friend is shooting a lot of real dirty looks because he wanted to be the mayor of the caravan. I use the word friend loosely.
He should have put this forward beforehand, really,
Yeah, Alder is not
because
phased.
he has been on caravans before. He could
No, he has not.
Oh, then never mind. I guess he hasn't had the
he's just following. He's not
I
a
see.
caravan worker.
I see, I
He's
see.
just walking on his way to
Right.
Waterdeep.
Got you.
I feel like I'm just quietly counseling Podrick when I can on how to best.
What kind of counseling?
Politic?
What kind of counsel are you giving?
I mean, it really depends on the situation. I don't have like blanket advice.
Not quite a My Fair Lady situation.
No, you talk good.
At some point in the morning, Imsa comes over. And is just like, I'm just curious, what would be involved in the work of a Maravan and what your platform is.
I like that Daphne became the campaign manager. Like,
Yeah.
that's so good for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand that over to my PR. Yeah, what am I doing as mayor? What's my platform?
Who is this asking?
Imsa.
Oh, okay. What won't he do?
Yeah, that's good.
Give me. I think
Switch
this
starts.
might be deception.
No, I never lied. I didn't say.
This
You're
does,
implying that you have an idea here.
this does have some
have
monkey
ideas.
paw.
You're just not telling them?
Yeah.
All right.
What?
Then give me a persuasion, I guess.
Maybe roll a deception on Tim. On having ideas.
I have.
Oh shit, I should have taken deception.
I was like, is your persuasion better?
That's a 16 though.
Oh.
like,
Oh.
I guess I have some things to think about. Walks
I
away.
had more to say, but
Oh no! She turns around and goes, "What?"
I just. Do you feel you're getting all you could be getting out of this caravan?
Well, I'm walking in the direction of Waterdeep, and there's other people, and that's pretty much what I was looking for.
There were doppelgangers.
Are you here?
Dress is now.
Draz steps
I occasionally walk
Draz steps out from behind a cart.
And wouldn't you feel safer with a Maravan?
I suppose I would.
You see, a Maravan.
Yeah, I guess I'm not running this anymore. Go ahead, guys.
It's a great thing where... No, you're still running it. Maravan would basically make the calls for everybody, so we don't have to come to a group consensus all the time.
Is anyone else back there?
Yeah, well, because like the Maravan, I think they're also kind of a figurehead. It's important for us to feel a sense of unity. Somebody has to represent the group, I think. Yeah.
Look, you feel good about the way things are going? That's what Podrick offers you. More of the same to Waterdeep, right, Pod?
It's a big smile for our audience.
Point is, says Xander, stepping out. He's got a good head on his shoulders. She's just like, all right, thank you. I'm gonna go for a bit. And she walks off.
Good job, everyone.
Guys, I feel like I had that covered.
Honestly, I just followed Imsa because we walk together often.
I had talking.
We can be less creepy.
Mid-afternoon.
Vote for Podrick.
Mid-afternoon.
Election on Halloween.
Mid-afternoon, the caravan is stopped for like a midday break, and the silk merchant, Hiiiiii Verther, who you confused back in Baldur's Gate, does approach you guys. So I understand you were heavily involved in the people dealing with those doppelgangers.
Yes.
I think maybe I underestimated you back in Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
I maybe let the unusualness of the choice to demonstrate your abilities by killing a pigeon distract me from the fact that you are quite capable. Would you be interested in taking on work as a guard?
It was a crow, and yes.
I mean, those are basically the same bird.
No. Wow.
Do you even want to work for them?
I mean, they're both corvids.
They are different, though.
Sure. That's back to his cart.
Corvids. I'm pretty sure I'm vaccinated against that.
Oh my god.
Anyone?
I'll say it louder.
Right to the mic, right to the mic.
I'm just gonna follow Hiiiiii, I guess.
Yep, you will. He takes you on officially as security. He will be paying you 5 gold per 10.
Oh, do we get paid at the top of the week or the end of the week? Either way, we had an end of a week and a top of a
I think
week.
I reminded you, didn't I?
Oh, was
end
that
of-
at the
end of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
It's 10 days. Every 10 days.
not every week.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was at day 20. I reminded
Confusing.
them.
I sleep for 8 days and wake up.
I get my gold so much faster.
People are
I also die.
I was going to say, I'm also terribly depressed, so it's very easy for me.
with people sort of shaken by the doppelganger thing, and there being a ball and everything. People start talking amongst the caravan. Some of the one of the merchants, you're not sure who floats the idea, and it gets around, and a lot of people start agreeing to take an extra rest day. The caravan is expected to reach a sort of roadhouse along the tradeway tomorrow night. In fact, during the day today, the caravan does get to where the coastway connects with the tradeway, which is an even larger trade route that sort of runs north-south along the bulk of the Sword Coast. You turn onto this route, you have one more night camping out in the wilderness, another sort of slower day of travel, and late day 23, you round a bend in the road to see a large, like a little complex of buildings, like a wall around it, and then like a couple, a little bit, sort of a little compound that makes up there's not even like a sign with a name out front. It's just a stop along this route that trusts the fact that people are just going to be passing to get its business, but it is like room to stable the horses, room to park the wagons, and interior lodgings.
Much like that diner on the 15.
Peggy Sue's?
Yes.
Put some fucking respect on Peggy Sue's name.
Whoa.
You enter through a giant jukebox. That place is tips.
Is there a name for this town? Does anyone in the caravan know the name of this town?
That you're not. It's not even a
Compound?
town.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask me, they say well, it doesn't really have one. It's just they.
What do people call it?
Who are you asking?
Let me get out my list of caravan characters. I'll just ask Sula's dog. He won't make a conversation out of it.
So the dog looks up and goes.
Caravan characters or characters. Oh.
Damn it.
He looks up, goes. He's like with his big glaive on his shoulder. Just kind of scratches his chin. Goes. No real official name. People sometimes call it Dragon Spear Inn, but it's just because it's close to Dragon Spear.
Dragon Spear
Dragon Spear.
Inn? No. What was that?
Well, sometimes people call this place
Yeah.
Dragon Spear Inn, but it is not
Inn.
official. It's not an official name.
Got it.
It's just because it's an inn and it's very close to Dragon Spear.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you. Are you gonna go in and stay for the night, or are you just gonna camp?
I'm gonna stay for the night.
Yeah.
They have bathhouse here. I'm going to take bath.
Oh, that is a good point, my friend. Thank you for the recommendation.
You are welcome. It's good. Water hot.
Got it.
You have anything else?
That is all. Thank you. Good night.
Goodbye. He walks away.
Goodbye.
End of conversation.
I would like a room.
Yeah, let's go.
Are there like shared laundry? Like how? To a room, I guess.
There are a few private rooms that are more expensive. There are some shared rooms.
Sure.
If you guys are looking to lodge together, you can find a room that will sort of house the group.
Have enough beds for everybody?
How much to get my own room?
I'm gonna say
Has anyone heard the song Great Big Feather Bed? It's gonna be like that. Sorry, go on.
No, is that an Australian thing?
No, it's like a John Denver song or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
is it the Australian John Denver?
John Melbourne.
Shut the fuck up. Something my family used to sing.
That's too big a city.
True.
It's like John Hobart.
Yeah, there you go.
That was a good pull.
Thank you.
Yeah. John Adelaide, maybe. Yeah. No, it's a song that my family used to sing on road trips, and it's about everybody, all the kids having a fun time at the family event, and in the end, they all just sleep on the great big feather bed.
It sounds like a kid's song to me.
Yeah, it feels like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide.
No, that's okay. Because copyright.
it's
Yeah.
not
Soft as a Stop. Chick.
Nope.
it's not a super expensive place. It's catering to just workers along the road. I'm gonna say it's for the shared room, like $1 per person for the night. For your own private room, $8 for the night.
Oh, sold. I'd like some fucking alone time.
Jazz, you want our share room?
Sure.
Okay, great.
How much does it cost to put me in Daphne's room?
You asked the innkeeper this?
Very illegal.
Yeah, he just goes. Well, she's
Well, she requested it.
private room. There's only one bed in there.
You got another key though?
Oh my god!
I mean, I do. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Good, don't.
Thank God.
Hey, you're not here, and you're not here.
That was not my voice. That was
It's a
Amanda.
double bed. If she tells me you're welcome to sleep in the bed with her, I'll give you a key.
No, I just want to go in and freak her out.
Ooh, good sell.
Yeah, I'm
he'll
not
want
gonna.
to.
I'm not gonna go along with this.
Okay, not even for 10 gold pieces.
Oh my God, really?
Give me a persuasion check.
10 gold?
You're really committed to this for something that will just end with "get the fuck out of my room."
Absolutely. 16.
Jesus Christ. It can't be.
Look, this is why I built Brufus. Specifically for...
Shenanigans.
He looks at you and goes, "No."
Oh, yeah, no fun.
He's a feminist. Good for him.
DC 20.
That's an ally right there.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You guys sort of settle in. So the rest of you in a room together.
I am.
They have...
Boys, do you want to?
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Okay.
Rain check.
Is no one?
So you are doing 2-person rooms.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
In that case, it's
That-
gonna be. I'm gonna say
Be quieter that way.
Is no one on this fucking?
4 silver per person.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
Sorry, what was
Is no one in this party an introvert? I'm not. And after 23 days, I'd still be like, ooh, a moment to myself sounds nice.
I feel like even a 2-person bedroom though is so different from a tent that it would be a step up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, like Draz has grown up with like a family their whole life.
Yeah.
I just have down here codependent to a fault.
Stop reading your personal notes about yourself.
That's your diary. That's your diary.
But enough about my wife.
They're sharing and we're sharing, and then Daphne has her own, I believe.
Okay.
All right.
You guys settle
Wait,
in.
how much are we paying for that? If it's a 2-person?
4 silver each.
4 silver each. Good.
You get settled in. You go down, have a bite to eat in the common room. Does anybody make use of the bathhouse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It is a second building in the complex. You go, there is a tall, like fair-skinned human man, like a very wavy swoop of brown hair goes, "Well, hello there. Welcome to Johnny Tubbs' bathhouse. I'm Johnny Tubbs."
Oh, I hate this.
A pleasure.
Is that last name something you chose because you were profession, or is that something that just?
Oh, it's branding.
Yeah, sure. Good. Good. Okay.
Johnny Tubbs. I could use
My actual last name's Micklin.
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 I would never go to your
Bathhouse.
I would never go to your bathhouse if that was your.
I would if it was attached to the inn I was staying at. So
Look, do you want to take baths or not?
100%.
Absolute.
Individual tubs or group tub?
Individual tubs.
Rooftops.
Smack. Individual tubs.
Yeah, it's like a big hot swimming pool.
Oh, that makes
When you put it that way, it sounds way less weird.
It's not like a normal size bathtub.
When I hear group tub, my mind immediately goes to the worst of the options.
Did you think I was gonna put you in a normal size bathtub and like stack you?
No, I figured that was a cheap option.
Not Johnny Tubbs. He's a man of honor.
Yeah, that's good. You're good, Johnny. Yeah, the individual one.
All right, then you may have to. You're not gonna be able to all go at the same time. You may have to wait for each other to finish. But
Yeah, that's
there's a bunch of people making use of tubs.
No.
That will be 8 silver per person.
Can I just use the common bathhouse?
Yeah, if I'm gonna have to wait, I want to just use the regular bathhouse.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
How much is that?
1 silver per person.
Okay.
How many
There you
silver
go.
and a gold?
There you go.
10.
Right on. Right on.
It's a very sensible
Yeah, I'm gonna
math
use the communal
system,
one, too.
honestly.
So
So 1 silver you said for the
Yes.
the communal.
So wait, how many gold per silver?
10.
10.
Silver, make 1 gold.
10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold.
10 copper to silver. Okay.
So wait, who's going public room and private baths? Great. So you guys get shown to your private rooms. You're always sort of going down the same hallway. The 3 of you are going to like a big room at the end. As you are going, like you turn the corner to where the door is and see Xander Zakes just going through.
That was Patrick.
Yeah.
He looks over his shoulder and goes, "Hey,"
Hey.
and steps into the public bathroom. the three of you go in. There's like a little changing room before you get to the baths itself. Not so much lockers as like just cubbies.
Aw, cute.
And there is nothing left to do but disrobe in front of each other. Is it weird?
Roll for weird.
No rolling. I just want to know if you guys think it is.
I very carefully turn myself around from Rufus and avoid him because he has that weird tattoo of the naked tiefling lady on his arm.
Fair.
And I'm uncomfy with that. And I'm gonna just very quickly disrobe and jump in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, it is like a big, it's like, you know, it's like a whole room size tub. There's some seats along the edge for those who just want to like sit up and enjoy. The air is very warm and it's like a little sauna in here. There is in one corner just like an old human man with a towel on his shoulders.
Oh, so even in fantasy worlds, that guy's
That
there.
guy is
It has to be.
he's just like reclined back, legs unnecessarily open. Yeah.
Yeah, we've met him. We're aware of the man.
You
Tim.
all know.
Of course I know him. He's me.
It's Padre.
And that's why he has
the most ascended testicles you've ever seen in your life. Yeah.
He's got
Begging you to look upon them.
Dragging on the ground.
You want to, but it's just going to invite attention. And you know that's what he's looking for.
I don't spend.
See, no, I don't think he does. I think he just genuinely does
he's
not
clueless?
give a fuck.
Okay.
No, that guy just could not give less of a shit.
He
I
is
hope so.
wearing a little metal pendant that comes to a medallion with the image of it is the face of a beautiful red-haired woman.
Is it Singer?
No.
What is
Okay.
that?
Give me a quick religion check.
Yeah, me too.
I will do so.
Oh, dice.
I'm bad at religion. I'm okay at religion.
You should be. You're a cleric.
I know, but I have negative intelligence. But I have proficiency, so it evens out.
I did okay.
A 13.
22.
That's the holy symbol of Soon, the goddess of love and beauty.
Oh, okay.
Checks out.
Yeah. He just sort of nods at you as you come in, does a little stretch. His arm comes out from behind the towel, and you do see there's just like a tattoo of a naked tiefling lady. No! It looks so much like Rufus' tattoo.
Hey,
Go to the same artist.
where'd you get yours?
Above game. Remind me where you got yours.
Elturel.
That's what I thought. Elturel.
Hey, me too!
Used to be a Hell Rider.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Retired now.
Oh, yeah. So, very nice. No, Hellrider, good folks. Love them.
Okay.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours. Flex the tattoos at each other.
They make the boobs jiggle.
And then probably walk away.
Xander Zakes is off a little ways in the other end of the tub, just enjoying himself, fully nude. The dude is jacked.
We knew this.
PTH.
He looks over at you guys, goes, Daphne, come with you.
No, she grabbed a private room.
Ah, makes sense.
Why? Do you ask?
Just gonna say hi.
Okay, sure.
You guys relax. This is like, again, it's been a while since you've had like amenities like this. You've been on the road. It is very relaxing. It's very refreshing. It's very invigorating. You guys just get like quiet, individual, like it's essentially a tub in a spa room.
Yeah.
The lights are dim. You get to just like sit and relax, eyes shut. There's just like soft like harp music and a distant just like seagull noise. Just
How?
Two things.
There aren't.
you're not there to find out.
I know, and Amanda wants to know.
You're not there to find out. If Podrick or Daphne investigates this, you're gonna have the answer.
I know I'm not there to see any of this, but is there one of those little bowls of chili towels?
You're not
No, this is the private room.
Oh, this is the
we're talking about
private
the
room.
private rooms.
Huh, let me put my glasses on.
Oh wait, you're
Let me put my
in private
glasses
rooms now?
on.
Dang.
Oh,
What are you asking if there is?
The cold towels.
There are some cold towels. And again, soft harp music and the sound of a seagull.
How?
Thank you.
Give me an investigation check.
Just go climbing.
Where's that seagull?
Investigation. Oh, baby, that's a 16.
Look around for a moment, you realize there is a chunk of the wall that is actually like more sort of screen. It's opaque. It's opaque
Is
screen.
there a seagull in there?
You find a little side door in the wall that's made to blend in with the rest of the wall. You look in, and it looks like there is a small room between all the individual bathtub rooms. There is a guy in there playing a harp and a seagull in a cage.
Thank you.
Seagull in a cage.
I just need to know this.
Despite all my rage.
I am still just a gull in a cage.
Oh no.
I had a question. Sorry, I'm leaving the private room really quick, just before. The public? No, going back to the public room.
I have stuff in the public room as well. Go on. But
Not to do anything. I was just curious. We heard singers. Rufus obviously doesn't give a shit about disrobing. Fully whatever. With
Yeah.
It.
I don't think I really care.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, Drazaxel doesn't give a shit. Rufus doesn't give a shit.
yeah, I don't think nakedness
like,
would be a big
okay,
deal in a
Yeah.
dragon.
Feels like it would be like.
I feel like you wouldn't even potentially have genitals you could see if you disrobed. You don't need to answer, but that's just my assumption.
Draw it,
I
Rob.
will not answer.
Just feel like they might be in any kind of situation where it's kind of.
Cloaca kind of a.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Do Dragonborn have cloacas?
We're not
Don't need to
going
know.
down
Don't want
this
to know.
road.
Thank you.
Post in the chat if you think dragons
Do
will have
not.
cloacas.
Please, God, don't.
Please don't.
No, please don't
Would love
chat
if you didn't.
for me. Please don't.
Love if you didn't.
I have been overruled. No one do that. You guys get in a little relaxation. You feel very nice afterwards. You all, after like an hour or so, rejoin with each other and make your way back to the inn.
Can I? Two things before I do
Yeah.
rejoin. Actually, can I use some like soap that I wrote from just all of my belongings, wash my hair, and actually get out before everybody because I'm gonna have to. Big curly hair is a lot to do after a bath, so I like kind of.
You get a good 10 minutes of
Yeah.
hair adjusting.
Yeah, well, no, I gotta like do all the. I gotta make sure they're all going the right way. I gotta put some product in them. I gotta make sure this is gonna dry the right way. Also, I do try and get a glance at that hog before I leave, just for Daphne's sake.
No.
Don't peep that.
I'm a
hard.
journalist. I gotta know all the details.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna give you guidance. I don't even know how, but
Thank
I'm doing it.
you.
Please add a
happening.
D4.
Add a D4. Got it.
It's important.
I'm gonna need it.
Is this for hog size or how she peeps it?
Hog
This
size.
is if she's able to
If I
get a
can
good
see
look.
it. If I
Okay.
can get it. Unlikely.
This is inappropriate. I just want to go on record.
It
to
is.
say.
I'm checking for my friend. Listen, 8. You didn't tell me whether or not to look, and so here we go.
So
You got
we're
an
doing it.
8?
8. Yeah.
You never get a good look
Sad.
at Xander Zakes' penis.
Okay.
However, please give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But could we do some math on like the water displacement?
When he got in,
Cast gust.
Like we know roughly how much the water could displace based on just his size.
he
Why?
created a wave machine.
12 on the stealth check.
How did he create a wave machine? Does it like
Keeps flopping around.
I was like, does it helic?
Yeah, the
gravity.
The gravity size. It has its own gravitational pull. It works like a different moon.
The bathhouse now have tides, so that's kind of cool.
So
Yeah.
you
Yes.
are trying to peep that hog on
I'm
behalf
trying to do it casually as I'm getting out.
of your
like,
friend Daphne.
Taking a look.
You attempt to do it casually.
Yeah.
And what you do winds up looking more like this. And Xander Zakes looks up right at that moment. You lock eyes for a moment, and then you dash into the changing room.
Smooth.
I like that the face you gave was like confused.
I don't know why anyone would be looking at this part of my body.
Anyway, I head off.
For the record, if you were curious, Xander Zakes just got a 23 on perception.
Dang.
Impressive.
Yeah.
If only
Is
that
the
were
plus
you.
because of the size of the.
Yes.
Well, wouldn't that make it harder? At disadvantage.
So you
No, wait. Let the man finish.
How many inches around?
How many inches?
I don't even know how long.
Are you also trying to see Xander Zakes' dick?
I'm in
You're a private room. Yeah, you're not involved in this.
I'm just curious about Girth Vader.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to ask you to never say this one.
Fair.
Add it to the
I
list.
want to remind you both in this moment that you live together.
I'm definitely not calling
Amy,
this
go
episode
home and put it on the
Darth
list on the
Vader.
wall that you have of things Erica's never allowed to say again.
Add another
And then
one.
someone is going to walk into your apartment and just see why is Vader written on the elevator?
It's been 148 days since I've said it.
Refrigerator. Wow.
Bro.
It has like a little changeable number. It has been 15 days since the last Girth Vader.
On a serious note, though, is there a Dawn equivalent of soap I can get for my
wait,
little duck son?
Oh, don't on the duck.
They have like a shampoo you can use.
Nice.
What was the
That's no mood.
Oh my god, he's like a rubber duck, but real.
He is. You just gotta wash him
Little
up.
duck in a bag. So cute.
He's got like a little
Okay.
little mohawk.
He loves it. Ducks love water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only
he's
we had
just
some
splashing.
expression to communicate that.
All right. So you all clean yourselves. You clean your ducks on.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back to the inn. You are sitting having a post-bath like beverage.
Roderick is gonna be so fluffy.
Roderick is so fluffy right now. He's just like sitting on the tail.
Oh yeah.
He comes over. It's like
I am still picking apart my individual curls and trying to get my hair in order.
Down the feathers.
what is it? Remind me everybody's passive perception.
14.
10.
Well,
11.
12.
14's the highest. You guys, your paravan aren't the only people at this inn. It's a big place. There's other people. You start to notice there's like a little hustle and bustle happening, kind of not in the tap room itself, but like over by the stairs that go up to the guest rooms. There's a lot of people in and out. There seem to be people murmuring and conferring, and you do see a very guy in like professional, upscale professional looking clothes with a big leather bag come in and head up that way.
He says, "Quick, everyone, come take a look at the biggest hog I've ever seen."
Can I like stick my head out of the room or whatever and hear what's going on more? Like, is there anything like specifically being said?
Give me.
wait, where are we right now? In our rooms?
I assume.
No, in the tap room.
Did only one of us see this?
Drazaxel saw this.
Okay.
I'm going to just like I'm not being subtle about looking, but I am going to.
But you're like, I mean, they've gone like upstairs, but you're just like listening at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
No. 6.
Wherever they've gone, they're either waiting until they're in a room to talk about whatever this is, or they're just too far away.
Yeah.
But without asking someone what's going on, you have nothing.
Now that I have not heard anything, are there people like milling around?
No, it's just been like people coming in and out of the guest room area, but like you've seen like a couple different people going in and out and like in different like combinations.
Okay.
Like it's been a few people like coming back and forth.
People from our caravan?
Not from your caravan.
Okay, thank you, sorry.
There just seems to be some kind of. There's not like a disaster happening up there, but some kind of commotion up in that direction.
Did anyone hear about what that commotion was?
What? What
what now?
commotion?
Oh, there was a guy, he ran up, and there were people talking a lot. I was wondering if anyone heard. I guess not.
Talking a lot like angry or
They
what?
were not angry, just sort of like. Did I get a vibe on the kerfuffle I heard?
Let's say without even needing an insight check, there was an air of worry to it.
It seemed worried. Not angry, but worried.
No one
I mean,
we know?
I did not recognize them.
Not
on duty or like should we?
I mean, we've been on duty
Oh.
for the last
I have a job
3
now.
or so weeks.
I have a job now.
Congratulations.
Oh, you got a job now. That's great. Who are you working for?
Nair Height.
Well, I go, we get another round to that.
And let people deal with whatever they're dealing
Yeah.
with upstairs.
Oh, Wait, and this is in the place we're staying at, right?
Yeah.
Should we at least check?
Check it out. I mean, something's happening in this place. I'm sleeping. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, wouldn't.
I'm gonna go check it out. I'll be back. You guys get another round.
I'll come with you.
We'll just go get an eye on things. Nothing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check it out.
Could be a good story.
You guys go over to get drinks. You do that. That is very easy to do. There's no chance of that failing. No rolls are needed. You have drinks.
Yes.
I'd like a board. Oh no!
Damn it. Fumbled.
You say I'd like a more. He just starts pouring something from a big keg.
No.
That's weird. Nobody ever orders this. Frankly, I'm not a big fan.
I'm
But
like syrup.
Has a jelly-like consistency.
They made
Yeah.
the last guy very sick.
Yeah.
But you better drink it all or you'll upset my Nona who made it.
she's right here. And tomorrow's her birthday.
I told you about before.
No, what?
A friend of mine was at an event similar to Burning Man. She's a burner, and it's sometimes people like to fuck with each other, and they started making thick drinks, and one of them was thick Malort. So things with like jelly crystals and like gelatin in them. So it was essentially a Malort Jello shot.
Good God, that sounds awful.
Unpleasant from what I've heard.
That sounds bad.
Is it thick Malort?
I'll enjoy my board.
He pours it out of the keg, puts a spoon in it, turns it upside down.
Oh
Man, kind of crazy this place doesn't have an established name. It's got its own in-house special.
Like Malort.
Well, it's just that guy's Nona makes it. There is like an old human woman with like a head shawl, just either like, you drink, I'm a drink.
You don't drink it, it kill me.
I die right now.
I die from being
I guess I'm having this too if someone's
What's her
Nona's
name?
upset.
What's her name?
I think she named the drink after herself, probably. So I'm sure
She's
her name
Nona
is-
Bort.
That's the name of this place.
What's her name?
Nona Bort. So you two go upstairs. It was the two of you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys go upstairs. You do see the innkeeper, like the head guy here, standing in the hallway outside one of the guest rooms in conference with that same guy Drazaxel saw with the big leather bag, sort of talking in hushed tones in the hallway.
Yeah, we'll get in a little closer, see if we can't overhear what's going on.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
I don't think we're trying to be unnoticed. I'm not trying to do some sneaky. Sorry, which one was this one again?
Perception.
Yeah.
It's 17.
That's a 4.
Amy might be dying though, so I want to check on that first.
Seriously,
Okay.
what?
17.
17. What did you get?
4.
With a 17, you just make out as you are approaching the man who's not the innkeeper say, a day or two at most. It's only a matter of time, but the most we can do at this point is make him comfortable till he's gone.
Oh. Sir, sorry.
They both look up.
We heard a little bit of a commotion up here, and we just wanted to make sure everything was okay. What is somebody having trouble?
The innkeeper looks at you and goes, there's a man who was staying here. He's been here for a couple of days. He got fairly seriously injured. He is, we think, the other guy goes, I've examined him. The wounds are too great. He is dying.
Oh. What happened? How did he get
sorry. I cannot get today.
Totally, we're shifting back and forth.
Wait, how did you say he was injured?
He was attacked. He traveled away from the inn, and while he was conducting his business, he was attacked by a fiend. Oh. And it did considerable damage.
Have you had any magic using medical professionals take a look?
I am a medical professional, but
Okay.
no magic of the mundane variety. We're a bit far from the nearest large-scale temple.
I have a friend who might be able to take a look if that'd help.
If you think your friend could help, feel free to send them.
Yeah, sure. Would this be more of your thing or Draz's thing?
Draz, yeah.
Okay, sure.
I can look at it, but it's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
How far away was this fight with a fiend? Are we in trouble here where we are?
A couple miles away, you know what's near here, yes?
Dragon
Yes.
spear?
We believe he went there. We're not sure to what purpose, but he went there. For the most part, if you avoid that, they don't tend to venture too far from it.
They?
The fiends.
Okay. Anything particular?
Not sure. I mean, I've not gone near there in a terribly long time myself.
Yeah.
It's been an issue for a long time. Dragonspear is a ruin. It's a castle nearby. It's not a town.
Right.
In a state of ruin for a good long time now. It's said that there is a gateway there.
Ooh.
To the Nine Hells.
Got it.
As far as anyone who's scouted it knows, there's never a great number of devils at a time. It's thought the gateway isn't open all of the time. And the ones that are there, again, don't go very far from it. They seem to just fortify that location.
Can I ask why you think this man was going there?
I have no idea. He wouldn't tell us.
Oh, okay.
We actually asked, and he was, I don't know, evasive about it.
Was that what all the commotion was earlier?
He, yes, returned an hour or two ago in very poor condition.
This is the innkeeper I'm talking to,
This is the
right?
innkeeper.
Yeah.
In very poor condition. We've been trying to help him.
And who is he to you, the other guy?
I've never met him before in my life. I'm simply a doctor. I live not in a small village, not terribly far away.
Yeah, well, let
I
me...
was sent for to help.
Would it be appropriate for me to grab my friend and see if there's anything we can do?
At this point, it couldn't hurt.
Okay, sure. And I'm gonna run downstairs and grab Draz. There's a man who's dying upstairs. They have a doctor here, but they don't have anyone who can do magical healing. I was wondering if maybe you...
I can look.
Could take a look, yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna bring them up.
You bring up. They're still in the hallway there. This is your.
Hello.
The doctor kind of goes. This is your friend who is.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you are able to do anything for him, I'm very impressed.
I can
You're
try.
welcome to try.
Sure. I will try. I go into...
You open. It is a small guest room, single bed. There is a man in the bed. He's still like in the clothes he was wearing, so there's a fair amount of blood on them and like a lot of bandaging over his torso, blood soaking through the bandages. And the clothes, ragged and torn apart as they are
Human man, right?
human man, yes. Can't be more than like 25.
Oh, buddy.
Sort of dark beard, olive skin. The torn open, what remains of his torn open clothes are sort of, there's like tattered leathers and like a sort of cloak over it. And then, like, he's got like sort of a cloth wrap on his head. It's like not quite a turban, but like partway to it, just sort of a very particular style of cloth wrapping that Drazaxel, you recognize the style of clothing and the cloth wrapping immediately.
Yeah.
He is Bedine.
Oh.
Which is the nomadic human tribe that resides in the Anarok Desert. Your people having had run-ins with them from time to time. He looks up, goes, hello?
You are far from home.
Yes, I am. Traveled a long way.
Would you mind if I looked and see what might be wrong?
If you want, yes.
Sure.
He was attacked by some sort of fiend.
Devils.
Shocking.
It's more the sound that my dog makes when he's like woofing out of sleep, where he's like,
What do you think Jamie was doing?
That's why he's wearing the sunglasses.
exactly.
Well, I have, I think, questions for you, but let me see if maybe something can be fixed first.
I think there is much that can, but
Can I?
if I am happy to let you try.
Do I think this is beyond a cure wounds? Would this be like a lesser?
Without, are you like pulling,
Yeah.
unwrapping the bandages a little?
Yeah.
You unwrap like a substantial portion of the front of his torso is torn up, ripped into.
Yeah.
He's a mess.
Yeah.
A lot of blood, and in a number of places, the flesh looks like it is already starting to rot. Like it's gone necrotic. This is beyond your abilities.
Okay, like there's nothing I can do for this.
Again, like you could pump some healing magic into
But
him.
it wouldn't.
It will serve to make him a little more comfortable as he dies.
Okay. I am sorry. I don't think I can fix this.
No one else who came in today seemed to think they could either.
I can.
Stopped hoping.
I'm sorry.
I am. If I think a cure, like healing, would like make it more comfortable.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be a relief, but it will not save him.
Yeah. I'll then just second level cure wounds.
while they do it, I'm gonna do a song of rest as well. So add d6.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose you don't need to roll if this is.
Do you want me to roll healing, Tim? Or
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I'll roll a d6.
why not?
Just one extra from me.
That would be 13 from me.
You don't knit all the wounds back together, but like some of the nastier parts look a little less nasty. Some of the blood that is seeping out staunches a bit. Yes. Thank you. At least feel like I can breathe a little more comfortable. At least for a time.
My friend, would you, if you like, I can help you sleep.
Can I talk with him first?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I know that you say you have come from a far place. I believe we are from very similar places, if not the same.
Where are you from?
I'm from the desert as well. And
Rock.
yes.
We made a similar journey then.
Why are you here?
It's a long story.
I have as much time as you do.
Hopefully you have more.
For this particular story.
How long have you been gone from the desert?
How long have we been on this thing?
I mean, you've been gone. It's more than this campaign. Since the campaign started, you've been gone a couple of months.
About 2 months. Not long, all things
Might be
considered.
closer to 3.
3 months, I am.
Like they said.
I said 3 the first time.
So before you left, did you see what is happening to the desert?
Yes.
The oasis.
I have been looking.
I was sent by my tribe to investigate, to try and find the cause.
Me too.
Where did you look?
I have been looking in the cities, sort of. There are libraries and people who know things. No one has really been able to find an answer.
I didn't look outside of the desert at first. We have a diviner in my clan, an older man. He did what scrying he could. And it pointed him to a particular location deep in the desert, somewhere we had never been. I was sent to investigate that location.
And did you find anything?
Yes. I still don't know what's causing the corruption, but I found the place. It was a ruin. Old. It could be early Netherese, could be older even than that. There was a strange, unsettling magic to the place. The sort you can't quite put your finger on exactly what it is, but you can feel it in the air. And I was exploring it. I found an artifact. I don't know exactly what it does. It's just, again, that sort of thing you can't quite explain, but it felt important. And I took it. And then a foul creature set upon me. I think it was. I didn't get a clear look at it. It was dark. I saw a silhouette. It was a large, hulking beast. And it started coming for me. And I think it wanted the artifact that I had. And I ran. And I did not want to lead it back to my people. So I just kept running. I fled the desert. I fled across country. Found myself exploring the Sword Coast. I found a scholar of magical things in Waterdeep who didn't have answers necessarily, but thoughts on how to get them. He thought that the thing had dormant magic to it. It was meant to have some sort of purpose, but it either had lost it over time or in taking it suddenly the way I did, I interfered with its magic. And the magic needs to be restored for us to be able to understand what it does.
Oh.
He thought that planar magic or planar energies might re-energize it. And I heard there was supposed to be one at Dragonspear Castle. So I went there to try and wake this thing up, whatever it is. I don't know what it does. But if what I was told before I left my people is true, I think this has something to do with what is being done to the desert. I think this is what his visions were leading us to. You are from the desert, you say?
Yes,
And you are also trying to figure these things out.
I am.
Will you take the artifact? Will you try to energize it, try to figure out what it is, what it does, and why?
Yes, of course.
I'm not going to be able to finish this, but you are on the same quest. Maybe you can.
I will try. I have been looking for answers.
It's over there in my bag. There's like a traveling pack on the floor on the other side of the room.
I'll go to the bag and
you search for it for a moment. It's mostly like clothes in there, but you do pull out what you take to be the thing he's talking about. It looks like it's essentially like a lantern, like a glass container with sort of a wrought iron frame around it.
There's no good time to interrupt this. Hi, Raiders. Thanks for being here.
Hello.
You came during deep backstory stuff.
Yay.
okay.
That was the artifact, the lanternish
sort
thing in
of-
his bag.
Glass case with wrought iron frame. How big is it?
About yay big.
I need to know.
It's like the size of like a lantern. That you might.
Sorry, I need to know how to do my space work, Tim.
Colin.
Thank you. This is the thing, I am assuming.
That is it.
And are creatures still chasing it? You?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have felt uneasy since I found it. I feel like I interfered with something and there is something out there that wants it back.
Okay.
This is all intuition, but my intuition has guided me well in the past.
In the desert, you have to have that.
Yes. Just to survive.
Yes.
You have to. If you go to Dragonspear with it, be careful, be cautious.
Yes.
Creatures that reside there are not welcoming and not safe.
I think it would be good to be careful in Dragonspear anyway. And your wise man said that planar energy, your scholar.
Yes.
So planar gates. I don't know much about those, but I can look.
Do it.
Okay. I will.
Thank you. I think it is maybe fate that we were at this inn at the same time. I'm glad you are here.
I'm glad I got to meet you. What is your name?
Altesh.
Artesh?
Altesh.
Aldesh.
What is your name?
Drazaxel. What is your clan?
The Sunwalker Bedine. You are Gzemnet?
Grismet.
Gresmet. My apologies.
What's his clan? Sunwalker.
Sunwalker Bedine.
Bedine. Got it.
Yeah, it's sort of a large nomadic tribe, but like, little subgroups that travel.
Well. And with my knowledge of medicine, do I think this man will live through the night?
Give me a medicine check.
Natural 20. Or a 20.
You know the minute he will die.
He might make it through the night if he's lucky. He probably won't make it to tomorrow night.
Would you like it if I stayed here tonight?
If you wish.
Would you like it if I helped you sleep?
Do well not to die alone. Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say in case this is what you have for time? Anybody we need to tell that you were here?
If you find my clan, tell them. They are a long way away from here. I do not know if you will.
Okay. And I cast sleep on him.
He does not resist. He falls asleep. That spell only lasts like a minute. But it's enough that when the spell ends,
to get him there, I was
he
hoping.
does not wake back up. He is sleeping soundly. You sit by his side overnight. Are you staying in the room as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing music for him.
The whole
while he
night?
sleeps. No, just until late.
Okay.
Yeah.
You stay in the room until the wee hours of the morning playing. He sleeps soundly the whole time. And eventually you leave and go back to your room. You're staying with him the whole night. You stay, you sit up with him. Do you sleep as well? Or do you stay up the whole night?
I think I'm gonna stay up.
You stay up, you watch over him. And eventually the light starts to show outside the window. It goes from dark to the blue of pre-dawn to the sunrise. And as the light starts streaming in, you look over and Altesh has died. You move off to let people know and to go back to your room, probably. I will need a constitution save.
Yeah, that's fair. Con save is a 17.
That is enough that you do not get a level of exhaustion. The sort of sense of importance and purpose of what is happening here sort of keeps you energized, and you are riding on that.
Okay.
Oh, that bath was so restful. So you know, you had a little banked.
Yeah. And you move off to get a little rest if you can, and greet the new day. And I think this is a good moment for us to take a quick bathroom break.
Okay. We're going to take a quick 5. We'll be back at 16 past. Go grab a snack, run to the toity, and we'll see you back. What? The toity? See you in 5.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
How did
I did adjust it over slightly.
Yes.
To make sure you were fully
you
fresh.
go to get back to your room to rest up. It's you two are rooming together, right?
Yes.
Shortly after Drazaxel returns at dawn, you are
Wake up and start practicing violin.
You're like dead asleep, sleeping in the morning. You are awoken by a soft knock on the door of your room.
Yeah.
Xander is standing there.
Yeah.
Singer, can we talk for a sec?
Were you looking at my hog?
That is what this conversation is in.
I'm asleep?
Yeah, sure.
Drazaxel sleeping in there.
Yeah.
Could you come out here for a second?
Okay.
You go out. He just like looks up and down the hallway. No one's coming. He just looks at you. He goes, listen, I need to ask you something. This feels super weird, but yesterday at the public baths, were you trying to look at my penis?
I'm so sorry about that. It was accidental. I didn't mean to. It just
You
kind of listen.
craned your neck.
I'm so sorry. I haven't been around naked people in a long. I'm so sorry about that. That was didn't mean to. It didn't mean nothing by it. I promise. I promise. Obviously, you and Daphne. I pray for that. I'm so sorry about that. I do apologize. I didn't know if you would notice, so I didn't want to mention it and make you uncomfortable. But I am sorry.
Because it looked like you were trying really hard to get a look.
Yeah,
It was
I didn't.
weird.
Can't apologize enough for how weird that must have made you feel, and that was
It's not
wrong
like
of
I
me.
was standing around the bathroom trying to look at your genitals.
Yeah, no, listen, I was just in the locker room with people who had tattoos of my kind naked, and I think I was a little put off by that, and then I just behaved the same way, which I'm so sorry. That was not very friendly of me, and I do apologize.
So you're not trying to like make something happen here.
No, super not, dude, super not.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
It's true.
I know, that's why it's a persuasion check.
Filthy 20.
Yes.
A naked 20. No, not naked, because that would be natural.
Hog out 20.
A 20 wearing clothes. A dressed
He
up
just
20.
sort of nods, goes, all right, so I think it was all a big misunderstanding.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have behaved that way.
Yep.
No, misunderstanding's the word. He understood quite clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good morning. Goodbye. She returns and leaves.
I am bright red. Cool.
What a champ. I would never have that conversation.
No.
I would just be like, well, I guess I'll never speak to that person if I can avoid
that's
it.
what Singer is not gonna speak to him for a while.
Hey, were you looking at my penis? Yeah, what a conversation.
Literally crane your neck real far.
Crane, what I said to you was I tried to catch it while glancing.
You
to
tried
this-
and
with-
rolled back.
With the stealth check you rolled, you craned your neck.
The opera glasses were a touch too far. And frankly, unnecessary.
Anyway, we're all comfortable at this table. We're so comfortable.
Slowly but surely, everybody rises, goes down for breakfast. They got like a full spread, like eggs and bacon and toast, some beans.
Fuck yeah.
And you guys gather around a table to see what you're doing with your day.
I just dreamed of a breakfast.
I assume you
The caravan is going to stay around here today.
I assume you clued us in at some point what was going on in that room.
Probably would be actually around now would have been
When you would
I
have
would
told
do
us.
this
Proceed.
because
I don't know. I feel like at some point we would have gotten curious if you had gone there and because you went and came back, right, Pod?
Yeah.
So you probably would have at least told us.
Yeah, I feel like
You would have known that someone was
Yeah.
sick and dying.
I'm just saying, because
So you guys know in broad terms what was happening.
Okay.
Yeah, because Draz hadn't left the room, so like the finer details of it would have been now.
Yeah.
Because they would have gone back to the room, fallen asleep, and then
So you all gather around breakfast to discuss.
So this is day 24, is
Yes.
that correct? Cool.
Say it. Jamie. It's day 24.
Jack Bauer.
thank you.
Thank you. I was thinking it's so hard you heard it.
You're just like staring at you, and you're like not responding, and I'm like, oh no.
I was like, don't look at them. You'll say it.
Sweating.
Don't write it down. That should have been episode 24, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jack.
Build a time machine.
Go back to
Yeah.
The man that was dying is now. He has passed. He gave me a thing that is supposed to maybe help with my problem in the desert. It looks like a lantern. Honestly, I would love it if someone who is more educated with magical things might look at it, because I am not really sure. Eldash described it as a magic item that he had found through divination magic that is now dormant for some reason. We are not sure if it needs to be activated or it was activated and then something broke. He was trying to figure that out and unfortunately got into some bad things.
Do we know if the caravan is going straight to Dragonspear, Tim?
The caravan, Dragon Spear is off the road a bit.
Okay.
This is the closest to Dragon Spear you're going to get.
Okay, great. Good.
Is Caravan leaving today?
No, tomorrow.
Great.
People decided to take an extra rest day at this inn because everyone was
Right.
so shaken by the doppelgangers.
Yeah.
That is fair.
I feel like I've asked this a couple times, and I do apologize. I will write it down as soon as you say it. How many days is this caravan?
Like 50?
So in that ballpark, yeah.
Time to write it down. Hope no one says anything that distracts me before I do.
Amy.
What?
I forget.
Oh, never mind.
Couldn't have been important. Anyway.
So we're coming up on the halfway mark.
Yes.
Okay. Don't fucking correct my math this time, Tim.
Your math is right.
That's right. It is.
Amy can definitely
Not an Amy.
multiply numbers by 7.
What was that word you said? What magic? You said something
Planar.
planar magic. Oh. Weird.
Like magic relating to planes, not like a less elaborate magic.
Correct.
Just clarifying, I don't
No,
know.
that is fair. I was unclear, and I appreciate you asking.
So
no,
are you gonna do anything with it, or?
I am carrying it now.
You got the thing with you?
Yes.
Let me see.
Hang on.
I think Draz has it would have it with them, but like wrapped up.
Sure.
Perhaps in the room later. Is that okay?
If I return.
Where are you going?
I'm going on a ride.
Why?
I told Fluthania next time we had a rest day, I'd take her out.
Okay.
Go for a gallop.
Do you want to do this first or?
Nah, we'll do it later.
Okay.
Now wait, because I wanted to talk to you as your campaign manager. Okay, I'll keep going. Go ahead. I was just expecting a yes or
Yes, please go ahead.
okay.
Bink, bink.
He's locked in. I was just thinking, we're coming up on the halfway point in this
Halfway.
journey. Don't worry about it. We're all resting for a little longer than usual. The people are shaken. They need someone to instill some confidence. I think now would be a good time to call the vote
for mayor of the caravan. I don't actually know how to do this, but I feel like if you just say loud enough that we're doing it, people would do it. So, as your campaign man, and frankly, I'm getting a little bored with all this. I don't know why I started doing this.
Singer, you said what do you call the thing at the end of a campaign when you do the voting? What is that called?
An election?
Yes, is that what it is called?
Singer's been strangely silent this whole morning after her awkward encounter.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, okay, election. It is election day. Let's do it.
All right, everyone.
Don't we have like a magical quest to go on today?
Election day!
Do two things.
Do I think that I don't know if I should go closer to Dragon Spear because that feels like a bad idea.
How far is it from here?
It's like 5 miles.
Isn't that the
You can
place
get there in 2 hours. Hopefully, because if you were doing that business, you wouldn't want to stay there long anyway. You don't know exactly how long it would take, and it'd be like 2 hours back. This is a thing you could do within the space of this day.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the place that has a portal to hell, an opening to hell.
And like demons running around.
That's the one.
Not
Sounds
demons.
fun.
Devils.
Devils.
They're different.
Sure.
Devils come from the
I should know.
Devils come from the 9 hells. Demons come from the abyss.
What's a fiend exactly?
It is a broad blanket category.
Both
It is
devils and demons are in there, right?
it is creatures from the lower planes, the planes of evil. It's not creatures that by their nature are evil, it is creatures that by their substance are evil.
Oh.
They are evil given form.
Right on.
There are a number of subtypes within that, including the largest categories being devils, which are lawful evil, demons, which are chaotic evil, and Yuggoloths, which are neutral evil.
Juggalos?
I said what I said.
That checks out.
They are neutral evil.
Neutral evil, yeah.
Checks out.
Well, I don't know. Are you doing anything with that, or do we just
Can
all eggs in the campaign basket?
I would like to look at it first, but maybe.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the whole reason that you were here, Dres, was
Yes, I don't.
to solve this mystery about
I
your
know
home.
it's. He said that he thinks planar energy would activate it. There are many planes.
Yeah, did he just get the thing from there? Do you have to go back to the opening to a
He
hell?
got it from the place in the desert, right?
He got it from a ruin in the Anarok.
Okay.
Yes.
Saw some hulking monster coming for him in the darkness and ran and wound up
Oh,
here.
right.
How
And he
common
was
is
trying to take it there to, like, activate it?
Trying to get it close to this theoretical planar portal that might be there in the hopes that the intense magical energy of something like that will activate it.
Yeah.
How common are places like that with planar energy?
And there
Not super common.
are there any that are...
They exist. You find them. They're found sometimes. They're not easy to find or manipulate.
Are there any more on our way?
Are there any that are less evil than this one?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh,
Maybe
Sure.
a
Anyone who
portal that
wants.
leads to the upper
I'll do
planes
this.
nearby.
God, that'd be great,
Portal
wouldn't
that
it?
leads to
Mount
the breakfast,
Celestia,
the
maybe.
breakfast buffet plan?
Yes.
does a 13 give me anything?
What
Arcana?
did you get?
I'm gonna say it after
22.
Okay.
0.
There's nothing else along your route that you know of. This place has a reputation for this. We're close to it and not going to be closer than this. Aside from that, like, you've heard rumors of there being having like planar rifts having been sighted in like Neverwinter once or twice, but that's so far past where you're going.
Yeah. I relay this one.
So we should go. Or I should
But
go.
there are none that would be safer?
Not before we get to Waterdeep, and who knows where we're going after that. This is Draz's home that we're talking about.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I would probably want to go then, if you don't think there is a better option.
I think this is it for now.
Okay, then I will.
Unless you want to wait a lot longer and not know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, because who knows? We might stumble upon a portal, but this is Guaranteed.
A place that is known.
Hell portal in the hand, worth 2 in the bush.
Right.
What?
Never mind.
It's an expression.
I gathered it is not one I've heard before. I'm sorry.
I can put my campaign on hold for a little bit. Let's figure this out.
Stuck doing that shit longer.
Gotta make more buttons tonight.
As you were discussing this, Daphne, you do catch sight of Xander kind of coming into the common room. He sort of looks your way, makes eye contact with you, gives a little smile, and then kind of visually scans the rest of the table and just sort of nods and turns and walks back out.
Okay, so
I would like to be out of this building soon, if possible.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
No.
Why are you turning?
I'm saying
red?
just Daphne saw that.
Okay, good.
do I clock who he looked at?
Give me an insight check.
Weirdly enough, it was Draz. It was a whole
Why do we have to make such a big thing of this?
There was a tiny promotional menu for the happy hour
14.
happening that day.
I don't think you're sure which person at the table he was reacting to. You just kind of scanned the table.
Okay.
His eyes.
You're not gonna go alone. I'll go with you.
Yeah, Singer will go with you.
Okay.
I'll go with you too.
Yeah, let me saddle up a horse. I'll be out.
Yeah, I feel like we're all gonna go with you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I mean, you're going to a hell portal.
Unless you don't want us to, because I can stay here and do the back thing again.
I would like it. I just did not expect you to.
Fine.
If you did not want to.
I'm going.
Okay. Thank
It's less about want to and more about we're gonna fucking do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are there gonna be horses that we could borrow from the caravan?
You can ask.
Yeah, I asked.
I would be sad if we got horses killed.
Oh, that's true.
You ask. Who do you ask?
How long is a 5-mile walk?
5 miles.
I know, but I'm not fucking
Crazy.
Like, how long is that? Like an hour? A couple of
I feel
hours?
like you could make it in about 2 hours.
You said 2 hours?
2 hours on
hours.
foot. If you had horses, it would be 1 hour.
Okay.
We can
Do you want to just walk?
Sure.
Maybe we ask, and if it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like an easy,
Easy get, yeah.
Yeah.
We ask. I'll ask. My boss wouldn't have many horses.
He has 1 horse.
Yeah, he has the one.
Ooh, and my boss is a crazy.
Is that crazy horse?
I was gonna
Horse
say
lady.
crazy about horses. She's the girl from Free Falling.
I'll ask about his. I don't want him
But
to
I
lose
feel like
his
she wouldn't
one
give
horse.
us a horse.
Yeah. She'd be like, no.
She likes them better than us.
Yeah,
So you're taking it to a what portal?
You're not.
Oh, no.
Lead with that.
I asked why if I
You ask
could borrow a
Lie?
horse. Yeah.
So you go to Lie.
Yeah. Hey, I want to make a little day trip. Is it okay if would I be able to give you a little silver to make use of your horse today, or is that?
What is it you're hoping to do with the horse?
No, never mind.
What are you going? Somewhere fun?
I was gonna go to a little closer to Dragonspear Castle.
No.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
What did he say?
Walking it in.
Walking.
Didn't want to ask anyone else.
Do we
I was
want
the
to
only one
invite
to ask someone.
Do we want Xander to come with us? He might come. I mean,
I could ask.
You could ask.
I mean, safety in numbers and all that.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
want
Yeah.
to go ahead?
Yeah. I'll ask Xander.
You find him like in his room. He opens the door. Daphne, well, how are you?
Okay. Feel free to say no. You have put your ass on the line for us one too many times, and I explained the whole situation.
We're going to a hell portal.
And the whole group is going?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not trying to persuade him.
Yes, in this moment.
I wasn't trying to crane my neck, Amy.
Persuasion's gonna be a 16. Your call.
Yeah, I can deal with it. Yeah, if I don't want you in any more danger than you need to be in, I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
While that's happening, Rufus will actually check with the innkeeper or the stable master if there is one in this little.
There is a stable master.
Okay. Check with him to see if he has any. I don't know if maybe this roadhouse has horses that
You go.
left
There are
here.
definitely more horses in these stables than the ones that were on the caravan. There's like an older human man, grizzled beard, little hunched over, like long hair tied back in a ponytail. And somebody goes, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Yeah. Hi. Looking for some horses.
Well, you're in the right place.
Great. Looking for 5, maybe 6 that aren't being used at the moment that are being able to just borrow for the day.
Oh, you just want to rent them?
We're just looking to take a ride.
I can give you a horse to rent.
Okay.
That's
right.
Where are you going with them?
What?
Where are you going with them?
Going on a ride, just around.
Just ride around?
Yeah, we'll be back by the end of the day.
Give me a deception check real quick.
I mean, we are. That is a 18.
He goes, let's call it 10 gold per horse for the day.
10 gold per horse for the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez,
All right, let me go.
There's a whole animal.
Talk to my companion. It is indeed.
A whole animal.
Yes, I'm gonna go talk to my companions, and I'll be right back.
All right, you let me know.
What was your name again?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Slowly back out of the stables.
Detect magic.
As you walk away, he just like chews something and spits out a dark black glob.
I thought he had something in his mouth. Yeah. So
He talks totally normally after that. I'm so sorry. How can I help you?
I'm so sorry.
my name is.
Voiced by Robert Goulet.
What can I do for you? Jeb? Question mark. Stable master.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm getting Jim, but
I'm hearing all of it.
I was getting jammed.
Yes, all of the above. I come back to you all and I tell you that information. 10 gold a horse if we want to rent them, or we can just hoof it.
to save 2 hours.
Without fee. I mean, I'm good with the walk.
Yeah, I'm fine with walking, I
It
guess.
saves an hour each way. I don't
Yeah.
think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check on
a lot
one
of gold.
thing real quick though, and I go talk to Faerûn.
For Luthniak?
Yeah, the horse.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, that Faerûn.
that one. There's so many. No, my son who is also named.
You cast Speak with Animals. She goes, Podrick, my dear friend. How does this day find you?
It's good. We are going on a bit of a venture out forth. I just wanted to see if you wanted to come with. Stretch your legs.
Is there great danger?
Yes, most certainly. Which is actually why I think you'd be useful. And I don't know if you're privy to adventure, but figured you and
I
I.
wish to run free in the meadows, the wind in my mane, but walking headlong into danger is never something I had considered trying to do. Give me a real quick animal handling check.
Horsing around.
Can I be clear? I wouldn't have craned my neck. Like, because the point is...
Show me what you did.
Show me what you did.
Let's say Xander
okay,
is.
yeah,
How far
yeah.
away was he?
Yeah.
Let's say Xander is. Let's call it that, like where that wall is.
Yeah, sure.
Show me what you did.
Yeah, so as I'm getting out of the baths, and I'm naked, so I'm also trying to kind of cover myself, I kind of, take a glance back around, and then, it's like my head stays steady, my eyes maybe go, stay a little on the point for a moment as I'm looking. I would never need to see it so much that I would crane my neck.
Remind me what you got on the stealth check that was to see how subtly you did it.
But I'm just saying I wouldn't have craned my neck. He may have noticed my eyes make contact for a moment. But
You didn't mean to, but it wound up looking that way.
It's a thing of when you don't mean to look at a thing, but you do. It's like when
it's that kid who goes...
Well, it's like when someone looks at your breasts and they think you didn't notice.
Yeah. But see, more like that than
But my argument is a third of a second in breast peak time is like
much
10
longer
full
than-
seconds.
Yeah.
Kind of in how it feels when you're on the
craning
receiving
of the
end.
neck feels like an overstatement, but the glance, sure. He noticed the
I
glance.
am narrating as the dice decide.
It was like a 4.
Anyway, continue.
You probably shouldn't have whispered, "Let me see that hog" under your breath.
That was it.
I got a 15 on that animal handling.
Podrick, I shall go with you if you think it best.
We're gonna kill this horse.
Let's get you all saddled up and make sure that you'll stay safe out there. And I make sure she's all saddled up and good
All right,
to go.
and you guys get ready. You set out, Podrick and Podrick alone on a horse.
So we're still going.
So you are going at normal walking speed. Just having the horse go at a gentle canter.
Or you could like run ahead and then do some laps when you get there.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, so you guys make a 2-hour walk, and as Podrick is just sort of riding the horse in irregular circles around you, kind of going, whee!
I'm standing
Whoa, he's going really quick.
farthest end away from Xander as I can.
Gosh, you're so fast.
Xander is oddly quiet on this walk.
I'm standing very far away from him.
Do I notice the vibes?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh no for you, because that's 21.
You 1,000,000% notice the weird vibes.
That both of them are being weird.
Both of them
and
are being
quiet?
weird.
I'm gonna roll as well, but it's less important.
I'm not.
You're just rolling for yourself?
Yeah.
right on.
Go on.
Right on.
You guys head on. The walk is about 2 hours. It is like pleasant woodland at first, and then in the second hour, the trees start getting. The foliage is sparser. The trunks are like knotted and a little warped looking, and soon it's just like you're going through like barren, dead trees. As you approach, you get through them, and then sort of you break into a more clear area, and you can see not terribly far ahead of you at this point. There is like a hill, a high hill in the middle of this woodland, and on top of it.
Too dramatic on the music cue, but I only have what I have.
Yeah.
Great. You did good.
There is a tall, stone structure. It looks like it probably at one point was a very grand, very beautiful castle, but it is in ruins. There are incomplete towers rising up the edges, chunks of walls broken in, and it is in very poor shape. And there's nothing visible from here yet to really. Like, you don't see the danger yet, but just looking at the place somehow feels unsettling in a way you can't quite put your fingers on.
Oh no.
I don't like it.
And there is like a
Don't either.
like a sort of switchbacking path leading up to the front gate.
Okay, well,
do it.
guess we just approached the foreboding castle.
Are we sure this is the place?
Yes.
True, there could be another one.
Somewhere off to the side, a raven goes,
Yeah, this is.
This is
right.
Is the lantern reacting in any way to
not at
closeness?
present.
Okay. Yeah. I have it.
Try shaking it.
I don't think that's the right answer.
Okay.
Podrick shakes his ass.
Hell yeah, that's what
What do you mean that's what you meant by it?
Oh, okay.
Will we get closer?
Yeah.
we approach.
You make your way up the path. You come to a large set of closed double door, like big wooden doors in the outer curtain wall.
I look to the group. I do a knocking motion with a shrug. Like, do I knock on the door?
I don't think that's...
No, I think maybe we just try it, see if it's open.
I push the doors.
We try to open the door.
The door has a sign that says pull. How fucking embarrassing.
Oh shit! I hate when this.
The door's definitely open outward.
Podrick, try pulling the door.
I try to pull the door. Hell yeah. That's what I thought. I take a little peek in, like, just like a little.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Can
looking
I-
into an empty sort of courtyard.
Can I hear anything?
Are there still roofs? You said it's a ruin. Is it like?
There are roofs on parts of it.
Okay, sure.
And this is not like one building. This is like in the most classic sense, a castle. It's like an outer wall and a number of buildings within it. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you hear anything.
10.
9.
8? No, 7.
11.
Deception? 16.
Okay.
Do I hear Slurpees?
You said perception, right?
Yeah, initially because Amanda asked
I was.
if Trisaxel could hear anything.
Well, we'd all be listening.
You hear like distant footsteps, and then like Raven's call in the distance, and then somewhere off, a ways away, a little shriek, and then an unsettling guttural laugh. None of these sound close. They sound in like distant parts of the castle.
Do they
there's
sound like they
definitely-
came from the same place, the laugh and the shriek? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Is Lantern doing anything now?
Not yet.
Okay.
and the last guy, the only person we know of who came in here,
He did come alone.
did come alone. Shall we?
Yep.
Let's do it.
You start making your way inside. Are we trying to be like
Quiet.
I'd like to be.
Give me a group stealth check.
Oh
Group
no! I'm
stealth.
bad at that though. I roll at disadvantage. I don't like it.
Unless Xander Zakes helps you by giving you a piggyback ride.
I don't know if that'll help.
Ooh,
Well,
That is a 24.
nice.
Oh, fuck.
Check that.
9.
10.
that's not gonna help. It was a nat
Quite
one,
possibly
baby.
the highest roll I've ever gotten this campaign.
Roll.
A 24.
Jesus.
A natural 20 on stealth, which is
Well, I rolled a
I had
natural
to. I had
one.
I wasn't there.
For a
No,
one.
it's fine.
Natural 20, natural 1.
22. Natural 20. Yeah.
You guys do your best. Some are quieter than others. As you make your way into this courtyard, there are like again a few different buildings. Some look like they might be like little barracks and things. At least one is like larger and grander than the other ones around. There's like sort of towards the center. You guys start moving in. Would you head for that big one in the center or like one of the smaller outbuildings?
I guess probably the big one in the side.
You start making your way towards that.
Should I? Yeah, come on.
And off in the distance on the far side of the castle, which is a substantially sized castle on a parapet, you see a creature come into view, walking along it. From the look of it from here, it's somewhat far off. Looks like it must be at least 10 feet tall.
Oh
Sort of, I'm forgetting the name, but the like backward knee kind of legs. That,
Oh god, digitigrade.
thank you, digitigrade legs.
That's what I was gonna say.
Huge leathery wings sticking off its back, long tail, 2 enormous curling horns coming off the top of its head, and a pitchfork. It is sort of strolling along the parapet, looking out in the other direction. It does not seem to have spotted you thus far.
Okay,
We should move.
continuing on.
Be polite and say hello. No. Okay. I'll be polite here.
Keep walking
Did
toward
we
the
like
center.
Feluthius outside?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we would have
must
kept.
have.
Yeah, I would have told her to like, stay around, but like you can gallivant.
You guys make your way to that big central building. You go inside, find yourselves in like essentially like an entry foyer. There are like old, heavily rusted braziers to the sides. There's a ton of rubble and dust on the floor and a huge chunk missing from the ceiling ahead. There is another set of doors just beyond this, like iron banded wooden doors.
Can I listen at the door?
Give me a perception check.
One of you needs to be nice to me, please.
That's an 8. So no.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Is it clear?
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Sounds clear to me.
Gonna try to open the door.
You open the door. It lets out a little skrrr. As you go in, you step through. The room on the other side is a long hall. Very open in the center, and then like an upper gallery raised maybe like 10 feet above the main floor. Chairs along the sides of it, all facing in. Nothing is in them. At the far end, stairs leading up to, on one end of that gallery, an ornate throne sitting facing down the length of the room. Right next to it, this weird rippling moat of green light.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we think that's it?
I'm gonna pull out the lantern.
Nothing yet.
I'm
A
gonna.
moat like M-O-T-E, not
Yes.
M-O-A-T.
No. M-O-T-E.
Yes.
I'm gonna slowly.
Right? Could I?
Those are two spelling.
Do I? And you said there are no creatures around.
You don't see anything in there.
I'm gonna like mage hand the thing closer to the thing.
I don't think so.
Well, we didn't come this far not to
I'm gonna
do this.
approach.
If you all would like to stay back a little bit, that is fine.
I'm not leaving you alone in there.
I mean, not far, but
I'll stay by the door. I'll keep watch out behind the door.
I'm gonna go
Guard.
toward the walk toward.
Are you all in the room?
Yeah.
Okay, you all step in the room. You start to move forward. Slowly, carefully, like you basically you can hear your own breath to a greater degree than you ever can remember.
I'd like to kind of hang back and just sort of have an arrow ready to go.
Knocked.
And
we just opened the door.
You get about halfway down the length of the room, and from behind the whole group of you, some of you may be facing back towards the entrance. I feel like are you pointing it towards where Draz is going, or towards
I'm pointing it towards where Draz is going.
You said keeping watch.
I'm guarding the door. Yeah, I'm kind of looking out.
A voice comes in through the doorway that goes, "If you're gonna trespass, you should try to be more subtle about it." And the doors open further. There are two strange beings standing in that entryway outside the door. Both of them, maybe in the neighborhood of like Podrick size, roughly humanoid body shape, though definitely not humanoids. Each of them, prominent teeth, little tusks sticking up out of their mouth. Each one holding a glaive. One that is like purely purple skin with a glaive of green tinted metal, the other of green skin with a purple tinted metal glaive.
Hey, Matt.
They do.
That's very
That's
cool.
kind of cute.
And each of them with a
Riley, tell the
beard
truth.
of what look like thick, ropey tentacles ending in barbed spikes. Just a ton of them coming off their chin.
Oh no.
And the
like this.
green skin, purple glaive one just look at you, goes, "Then again, brother, they don't look very smart. Not smart coming here in the first place, is it? What do you want here, little playthings?"
Are they just addressing all of us?
All
in the
of
big
you.
room? Okay.
I am looking to try to activate something to help my people.
You didn't even ask when you came in, did you? You know, people live here. Terribly rude. Trespassing, like my brother said.
I am
So
sorry.
the question is, if you want to conduct your business here, and if you want to leave alive, the other one speaks up. What's it worth to you?
It is
Make an offer. Let's make a deal.
Can I say to them in Infernal, we are so sorry to trespass. We weren't aware of current owners of this space, nor did we know the rules of procedure. We did not mean to trample. We are here on business that won't take away from anything that you have.
They look at each other. One goes, "This one speaks well for herself. Hello, little tiefling. Distant
cousin.
Is this in English or Infernal at this point?
This is an Infernal, I think. Cool. And the other one goes,
Oh, brother. Look at the aura on this one. It's familiar, isn't it? It is at that, isn't it? It's one of Jorithal's performers. We leave that one alive last if this turns south.
One of Jorathar's
Jorathal's
performers. Okay, thank you. I know that Draz doesn't know that, but Amanda wanted to make the note.
green skin, purple glaives, speaks in common again, goes,
So, let's try it again. Make an offer, and maybe we can make a deal.
I have exactly 34 gold. 5 silver.
Are you saying this aloud?
Yes. 34 gold. 5 silver.
Don't much care for gold.
What
No,
do you
don't
want?
see much use for it.
What do you want then?
Oh, let's see. Maybe promise of future favors, or something that is of value to you or your family, something important. Or if one of you's got a child, maybe that. We'd happily take your little pet there,
he says, looking at Podrick. The other one goes,
Then, of course, there is always the old classic. We would happily take a soul.
Not too keen on giving my soul away, and I'll be damned before they get to my boy.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything they want.
I don't think so. I don't have much of worth.
Tell you what. You were talking about coin. Doesn't sound like you have much, but perhaps we could take some of that coin as to give us a down payment. Yes, a start, if you will. A placeholder for more important things to come later. We can draw up a contract. You can pay us in the future. Call it layaway.
I don't know that word, and Singer is shaking her head, so I don't think I should do that.
I mean, we can find a fair deal. It's always easy.
After I can draw up a contract right now. And just a scroll of parchment appears and unrolls from his hand. You, from where you're standing, can read, I, the undersigned, agree, and then the writing gets smaller and smaller and smaller as it goes down.
I don't think I can sign that. There is a lot I need to do.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Price is blood then.
And they both get their glaives at the ready.
Oh boy.
And that's where we will pick up next week.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
Let's pay the blood price.
Ooh, blood price then has
Who got the spiel? Oh yeah, I got the spiel. If we need it. We need the spiel.
Go.
Spiel it. Great. Thank you for watching. We stream live on Twitch on Tuesdays and release these episodes on YouTube on Fridays. You can follow us on Instagram at Legacy of Fools, and there you'll find a link tree with all of our socials. Most of them are at Legacy of Fools. If you liked us, share us with your friends. If you hate us, share us with two devils who wear strangely matching clothes and have tentacle beards with spiky bits on them. If you do want to go even further and are in a financial position to comfortably do so, you can support us on Patreon at Legacy of Fools. It starts at $5 a month, and we have a fan Discord, and we release bonus videos over there, and every little bit really counts. We are slowly building up as a podcast, as a stream. What are we? Who's to say? As a show, we're just still trucking along 2 years later, and yeah, it's great. Thank you so much for watching.
Last few thank yous before we close for the night. Thank you to Dan Solovich, who makes all our battle maps on Incarnate Pro. This throne room you will see at the very beginning of next week. Thank you to Rob Carlos for all our official art, character portraits, the logo, assorted other fun bits and bobs. Thank you to Gene Carlos for moderating our forums. And thank you to Matthew Hernandez for set decoration. And thank you to all of you for watching. It means the world to us that you want to come on these adventures with us, that you enjoy watching us do this stuff. It gives us the power and the steam to keep going, and we hope you join us again. So for tonight, see you next Tuesday.
Darth Vader.
No.